everybody. Happy Thursday. More like Thursday with a U for the Thursday. It's a troll day. Pulled Navies this morning, a conflict rune, so we'll see what happens. I got the new mic on right now. Hopefully it makes a difference. We'll see. Time will tell. Either way, we'll warm up. It's 35 out. It's getting warmer. Start the day. See you soon. In Jersey, getting some gas. It's one of those states that doesn't let you pump your own gas. Probably because of the citizens. It's okay. It's cheaper. $3.05 a gallon. If that's cheaper. Only have to put like 20 bucks a week in this bad boy. It's pretty sweet. See you at the site. Alright, pulling into the jab. Trying to. There's always somebody that has to show up right when I need to back in. Damn, that's a pretty big oil spill already. Alright, early as usual. Hope the audio sounds better. Get to my chest practicing and get in there. Yummy. Alright, so got a second cone and everything. A little bit of flashing that came through, so now it's perfect. Gotta get this radiator nice and painted, sanded, caulked. We gotta come in here. Gotta get this radiator sanded, primed, paint, and all that good stuff. Gotta clean up this area because it's a mess. Let's do it. Gotta get all this old caulking out of here. This stuff looks like shit. A lot of guys will just go right over this and, well, it's not the way to do it. Keep half-assing stuff and you'll keep getting half-assed results, right? Top. How long did that take you? Not that long, right? Knock down the excess. I'm not gonna rip it all out. There'll be some flake falling behind the back plate, but we'll get the vacuum in here and suck up most of it out. Just get it off the wall. Now this thing's all broken up, so I'm gonna have to kind of keep it together as best I can, sand it and paint it. You want to get that sheen down, so when you prime it bonds way better. Cut. Fuck you, come on. It's got this little clip here. It's gotta go right in here. Oh. So all these little stupid edges, I gotta knock that stuff down for it to look right. So they always miss that edge right there, it looks like a crack. I'm gonna pop this off. So much easier. Then I can roll that edge and dry it perfectly and just put it right back on, because that's an exposed edge and that just looks like shit. Anyway, I'll go run that through a sander so it doesn't take me forever. I'll vacuum all these. There you go. All done. All right, let's clean up these caps because these things are pretty shitty looking. I'm not concerned with the back too much, but I'll bring it down a little bit because if not, the rust will come up through the paint. This one I would take apart, but it's already heavily caulked in and everything, and there's parts missing to cover the seams, so it is what it is. Gotta pick your battles in life. It ends there. You can see that cap was installed all silly like. I'm not gonna rip it off to fuck up the wall just to fix that, because they didn't ask for that. So we'll do it. This is kind of annoying. You see that as I sand? Just means that previous prick did not sand or prime. You just put paint, latex paint, probably right over oil paint. Because you see that yellow? That's gonna be an oil paint. From the 70s, people. What makes you think you can put latex over it? Can't fix stupid. Again, I'm gonna just have to do what I can. Put more primer, get off whatever's gonna come off, and go from there. All right, now that everything's all primed, see why I like this bucket. It's fucking amazing. I'm gonna use a foam roller on all this stuff. Because if you look at foam rollers, see that finish? It's a much smoother finish. Kind of looks like it was sprayed on a little bit. It'll make it look nicer rather than the guy before who brushed it all on, leaving brushed marks everywhere. That smooths out a little bit more when it dries, and then it'll look great. A little bit more right here. Even it out, get those edges. Again, this is all old stuff. It's just gonna be spruced up and thrown back on. Nothing wrong with that. Not everything's the fucking White House. Don't forget to get your edges, if you can. There you go, there's one done. Let it sit there to dry. And we'll do the same thing with all the flat materials everywhere. Turn this around so I don't hit my brush and off and fall into the paint. Foam roller is pretty good for touching up stuff too, because it lays such a nice thin even layer that if you have any kind of flashing coming through paint or anything, you can just touch it up real quick and it'll look just fine. So I use a real heavy side and then a dry side. So you can pick up that material and feather it out nicer. Get a nice smooth finish out of it. If you can. Again, there's all other plasters, like there's a little booger there. It didn't sand out so well. Again, not the end of the world. Forget your edges. Don't forget your edges. Get the back a little bit, come back again and give it a couple more passes, and bingo. Let it dry. Now this top portion I'm just going to brush off because the roller won't be able to really get in there and get what I need. So it is. You pick your battles, man. You pick your battles. Think about semi-gloss paint. See, I'm touching that wall there. Get the paint drip off. You don't want that bead to stay connected. There you go. Think about semi-gloss. You want to put it on, strike it clean, and walk away. Because it starts to tack up very quick. And if you still try and brush stroke it, you're just going to fuck it all up. I don't know if you want to do all that, do you? So get it on there as smooth and as even as possible. And walk away slowly. I worked with some semi-gloss paints, like some of the more higher end stuff, like what the hell? Sherwin-Williams has a really nice one. I forget the name of it. I haven't used it in a few years, but it is. If you do it right, it's like a mirror. It's just perfect, flawless, actually. But if you just try it, ooh, there's a little spot I think I missed. You go back and you touch, it just fucks it all up. And there goes your work, you know? Alright, so that is done. Second coat when that cures, it'll be cured in a few. Make sure your metals are not touching. Nice opening. You don't want to glue it together. Look at this, I'm treated like a king. Feast. Now this one, since it's got a little more, oh, how did I miss that big goober? It's all right. It won't be visible for long. This one, I'm going to strike a line first and even it from there. We'll use the roller on the face since it's easier and accessible. Again, this one I'm not taking apart because it was already glued together with years of paint and caulking, so it's just not worth fucking up the work I already did. Just drip all over my fucking floor. It's alright. We're fucking changing the floor anyway. Just get those edges. Make sure if you're gonna clean up edges, make sure that's dry enough, or you're gonna just be trying to kick that can uphill, you know? And you really just want to float that brush across the top surface. You don't want to be pushing it hard, because then you're going to start separating the paint rather than gliding the paint. If you catch my drift. Y'all can see, because I can't tell at the moment. See the little cover and a cover? It's supposed to be one here as well. Whoever just tried to hook it on top of each other, which obviously they're not too bright, because two things of metal curled at the same dimension won't overlap because they're the same dimension. Metal is not as forgiving as other materials sometimes. Two coats and we'll be done. Man, I look forward to that new camera because I got I'm gonna get the smaller little tripod so I can put like real tight angles and get some cool shots. I know this can be kind of boring with an iPhone, but I'll try and keep it cool looking to the few who care. I appreciate y'all. I do. I'm Just here trying to share my life. Straight lines, let's go, straight lines. There you go. I've done a couple cabinet jobs with just foam rollers and a brush, and it turned out looking like it was spray painted on. It was amazing. Obviously, your prep work's the most important part of it. You have to really get that shit right. Clean off surfaces, acetone, all that good jazz. Where'd you come from, Crumble? Son of a bitch. Fucking at my work. Why do you hate me, Crumble? What? Okay, this floor is being changed, but I still don't like the work dirty, you know? If you don't have to, don't do it, dummy. Sorry, staring at my elbow probably. I'll learn. All right, there it is, all back together, looking all spiffy. Nice semi-gloss paint. And we got the other rail. All done. Fancy, fancy, nothing special. On to the next. All right, everybody, time to go home. Shorter day today. I got shit to do, so I gotta go. My new camera should be in today. I like to check that out. Should be hearing the new microphone. It's right here. Wow, 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 wow. Anywho, truck's loaded. I won't be back here tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm actually going to, I don't know if I'll take it off. I might take it off, but we'll see how I feel later today. Because this weekend I will be at another job on my block, my neighbor's house, taking care of what she needs. Take you along for that ride. Should be fun. This fucking guy, what are you doing? So today, essentially just did the baseboards today, and I recoated that whole bathroom 1.5 times. I say half because one wall needed an extra coat for the imperfections that were bothering me. Some things I let slide, some things I can't. Got a stroller crossing. Yeah, dude, what the fuck? You see somebody walking with a stroller and the asshole pulls out. What a dumbass. And you're a woman too. You must not have kids. Fucking piece of shit. Literally, a lady walking across the street in a school zone with a crossing guard, and she pulls out. Fucking psychotic. What's wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? She's gorgeous. Wow. Anywho, God, did I pull out the wrong time? The whole world's being let out of school. So, the next thing I'd have to do back at the job that you've been seeing is, I think the next thing will be is grouting that bathroom, which is going to take forever and it's going to suck. It's one of those jobs nobody likes doing because it sucks to do. You know, who wants to sit there and scrape in between every crevice of every tile? Fucking goddamn, these people. This is why lights are important. Come on, dude. Fucking A, kid. You couldn't cross on that side, you little retard? Anyhow. Yeah, that's not going to be fun, but it is what it is. They're my clients. Whatever they need, I'll get done for them. I'll keep my bitching at a minimum. I am a bitcher when I'm working. If there's something I don't like, I will cry like a little girl. To myself, of course. Nobody else will listen. Let me know how the shaking is in the comments if you can. This is the new, it's just, you know, a phone holder, but it's a suction cup to the glass, and it seems pretty sturdy. Okay, just wait, buddy, okay? It seems pretty sturdy as I'm looking at it. I mean, I'm hitting some pretty good bumps, and it's not too bad. I'm sure it's better than that bobblehead look I had on the other one. Anyhow, is what it is. I'm trying. I'm trying, people, I'm trying. Ooh, 3,000 RPM. Alright. Oh, I fixed my mirror. What the fuck is that all messed up for? There you go. Now I can see behind me. So again, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. If I don't work, maybe I'll go in the shop and do something. And I like to have a day off, you know. But sometimes when I have a day off, I'm like, what the fuck do I do with myself? A lot of times I just read a lot, I work out, I walk the dog for a few miles. If you've seen my dog, she's half a whippet, so she can walk all day long and she don't care. Tinkerbell, you want to go out? Boom, she's right up. she's not a lazy dog. But then again, like if it's like rainy outside, she will sleep all day on the couch. She does not care. She's such a good girl. She just like never give me ever any hassles. Never chews on anything. Never barks annoyingly at nothing for the most part. She's a great dog. I'm lucky to have her. And the day I don't have her anymore will be the day I'm very sad. But she's a good girl. She's a good girl. Here comes really bumpy part. Let's see. That's not too bad, I guess. Wow, dude, what are you doing? Damn. Anywho, we'll see what tomorrow brings. I'll try and make another vlog video or maybe a shop video. Who knows? Who knows? Got nothing I really want to make in the shop. That's what's hard about that sometimes. You know, I started the channel making things for the shop because I just want to share my work with people. And, you know, I took a break from smithing because I was so busy working in another state and doing other things like that. I just didn't have time. I wasn't around. You know, just life. But, like, to me, that work is I mean, it's all my artwork. Even my construction, I consider my artwork, but you know, that's like from scratch kind of artwork, like just out of my soul, out of my head. Like it's not a client, nobody else is involved but me. And sometimes, if you're an artist, you know this. Sometimes, like you don't force art; it doesn't work that way. Like that's why Andy Warhol's not a fucking artist. You know, you don't mass produce art. You don't just put a stamp on, yep, that's art. It doesn't work that way. That's not art. That's, you know, that's bullshit. That's why when you see like $1 million paintings and then they look like a fucking 5-year-old could do better than that, you know? It's like because a 5-year-old can, because that's not an artist. That's just somebody acting and thinking they're an artist. That's modern art. Oh wow, look at all this traffic. Well, should have gone the lower level, I guess. Anywho, sometimes you don't feel the draw to go into the shop and do something. You know, you get down there, you're like, oh yeah, I want to do something. Then you're down there, you're just like, I'm not feeling it. And if I'm not feeling it, it is impossible to get me to do something if I'm not feeling it. Ask my ex-wife. If I don't feel like doing it, it's not gonna happen. You're bitching and complaining and moaning, it's never gonna get me to do it. It's just not gonna happen. I have that rebel mentality. My ancestors, when they got to America, they kept going west because they're like, these people are still fucked up. We got to keep going. They went all the way till they hit the water again. Oh man, that's funny. But yep, that's my mentality. So I try to let things spark. When I feel that spark, then I go down, and then it's, you know, then it's real. It's not fake. You know, you're not forcing anything out. I don't like fake shit. And I think that's what people really want in this world, because there's so much fake shit everywhere as well. They just want, just be you, just be real. I'm not trying to fake anything. Just trying to share myself, because I'm a very introverted person. So I don't go to bars. I've never been to a club, never been to a strip club, never. That's just not me. It's not my scene. Not that I look down on it, you know, do you? I don't care. It's just, don't expect me to come along. Or definitely don't ask me, because you're gonna get a lot of no's. My friends know. Even when I was a kid, I was never into it. Just I've been the same kind of person since I was a kid. I've matured, obviously, like we all do, if you're doing it right. But just not interested in certain things that other people are. Like, I've gone to a football game and a baseball game. Yeah, it's fun, but I did it. I don't need to do it again, you know? It was just the one experience. I don't understand how people can do it every day, but, you know, again, to each their own. Different strokes for different folks. It's just not my thing. Too many fucking people. It's fun to do it once in a while. Like, I go to concerts, well, before COVID, I went to concerts once in a while. Every time Black Label Society was in town, I always went and met Zach and saw him live. That was awesome, obviously. But that's like once or twice a year. It's not a big deal. Every time he was in, I went. Every time. I got to see him, I think they called it the PlayStation Theater or some stupid shit. It's near Times Square. Yeah, Times Square, right off Times Square. Near, where they do all the plays and stuff. I don't know exactly what street that is, because I don't care. Well, I saw him there, and that's when Phil Anselmo came on, and they did a Pantera song together. It was fucking awesome. If I can find that clip on an old phone, maybe I'll put it up somewhere. It's really cool. And I got lucky. I mean, I got lucky because I live in New York, and, you know, Zach is actually a Jersey boy, so he's a New Yorker by association. But you know, they do big things like that in bigger cities. The smaller towns, they won't do things like that. So a lot of people didn't get to see that. But they did a tour as Pantera, which I saw Pantera back in the 90s, so I saw the real Pantera, not the newer with a couple of replacements. Which there's nothing wrong with that. It's beautiful, but to see the original band, I was super lucky, thanks to my boy Matt. He got a ticket, or got tickets and brought me along, so that was pretty sweet. Same thing with Ozfest '99. It was a 12-hour concert. It was amazing. You didn't have to bring any weed to that concert, because there was so much smoke. Because we had the lawn. We were sitting on the lawn. It's like a big amphitheater, right? It's all outside, but the back seats were all lawn, and that's where everyone was just getting high and having fun. And I don't want to be up front all crowded with people. I'm out in the grass, laying out, enjoying, just enjoying. Anywho, those are fun times. Good things you don't forget, you know? Those memories that stick with you, because it's the things you live for. All this other crap is just a distraction. Those are those real moments in life. It sounded like my drill was moving back there. Sometimes I forget to lock. On your drills, you got a forward and reverse. There's also a center that locks the trigger. I sometimes forget that. And it bounces around the bag, and as I'm driving, you just start hearing, it's like, ah, shit. Goes too long, it'll burn a hole in something. Hopefully not another tool. But shit happens. Shit happens. All right, we're finally over the bridge. We're in New York now, people. We're in New York City. o'clock. It's an early day for me. I only work till 4 anyway, unless, you know, I mean, I try not to work past 4. It's just, I need time to myself at the end of the day, because when I get home, I've got too many things to do. Gotta work out, feed the animals, feed myself, do some, you know, laundry, clean house, all that kind of shit you have to do to not be a filthy human being. And then I want a few hours to myself to just chill out, because all that stuff is just, you're not sitting with yourself and just being at peace. It's like maintenance, you know. It's like working out. I enjoy it, of course, but it's still maintenance. It's still something you have to do. At least I have to do. I'll work out till I die. It's not going to stop. Because when I don't work out, I get angry. There's no release for my energy. I'm sure a lot of you with that warrior spirit know what that means. You have to get it out somewhere. We don't live in a day and age where you just go beat somebody up and get it out. It's a little rude. So you gotta get it out somewhere else so you're at peace at the end of the night. I think Edgar Casey said, one of his remedies for people to get sleep was to exhaust the body. That's very true. If your body's just beat to shit and you are just tired, you're gonna go to bed pretty quick. Yeah? I've always been a good sleeper, always. You know, nothing keeps me up. I'm not a worrier wart. No grays in this beard. I don't stress on shit. And I put my head down, 2 minutes later, I'm sleeping. And I sleep pretty much throughout the night. But I'm pretty sure most of that's because I don't have Wi-Fi in my house. Everything's hardwired. My phone's in a Faraday cage when I'm sleeping. So there's no signals super close. I mean, there's signals everywhere. I'm in the city. Go search for a Wi-Fi signal. You'll see 30 pop up. It's a little less where I'm at because my neighbors are a little further away. I go to my uncle's, there's like 300. Like, what the fuck, dude? We're just in a EMF soup. But that, you know, my diet's on point. I take care of myself. Probably drink a little more alcohol than I should, but I keep it at a lower limit so it doesn't affect me as much. And I got my liver enzymes and all that checked, and the doc's like, you're good to go, buddy. So that's always nice. It's funny because there was like 10 years I used to drink a whole bottle of vodka every single day. Every day. Almost a whole bottle, like 3/4, whatever. It would gradually go up, you know. And the doctor's like, wow, I'm surprised because your liver looks perfect. Alright, I guess that's that Viking blood, huh? I've been drinking a long time. I got some Native American blood too. They're not big alcohol drinkers. That's why they got fucked over so bad when the white man came over, among other things. I thought that was kind of fun. And I don't buy cheap alcohols. There's such a thing as cheap alcohols, obviously. Not just the price. They're made cheaper, inferior products, poor grains, not too many distillation processes. Like a migrant bus train. Get out of my way, illegals. You don't belong here. I like vodka, so I like a higher end vodkas. A $70, $80 bottle. But it just tastes so much nicer. It's just pure taste. You don't get that, ugh. You don't get any of that. Which is nice. Very nice. Anywho, I look forward to getting this camera. I want to check it out. The whole day I was having to pull my phone out and do some shit. I was like, oh my god, I can't wait till I don't have to fucking do this anymore. And it comes with some, it looks like it comes with some mounts. So I can put a mount here, so I can get those forward shots before I start the work. Maybe I can put a mount to my bike so when I do bike rides, because I like bike riding. especially into the city. I find bike riding in the city so fun. So fun. You just split cars, run red lights, go wherever the hell you want. Cops don't give a shit. They got enough to worry about. It's pretty cool. Plus, I mean, you can get around so quick on a bicycle in New York City. Fuck that public transportation with all that bullshit, waiting and paying for crap. Fuck that. I'll go for a bike ride, get some fresh air for the city. Maybe smoke a doobie on the way. Just enjoy life. We're all gonna be dead like tomorrow, so let's just enjoy it while we're here, people. Until the next veil is dropped. Because we're all here for a fun time, not a long time. This is just a temporary existence. And then we're back to who we really are. Look at this, already at my exit. I love working this close to home. Love it, love it, love it. $20 a week in gas. Sure, no problem. No problem. I'm driving a big old Chevy Tahoe V8 too. I still get better gas mileage when you're driving short distances. This truck will outlast any EV on the road, I guarantee that. Yeah, baby. ECNY. Starting to see more of these NYPD cameras up here too. You used to only see them in bad neighborhoods. When they start getting into the good neighborhoods, you know something's going down. You know something's going down. I mean, there's a lot of robbers around here. A lot. Not a lot of break-ins, but if you leave your car unlocked, you better guarantee someone's gonna go through your shit. Oh my fucking god, you're just gonna fucking sit there all fucking day, lady? She sat there for I don't know how long. I pull up, she looks at me, I say go. She just starts coasting and like, alright, I guess I'm gonna go. I don't know how these people get their licenses. I guess you just, you know, check boxes and you're good. Remember, it wasn't that easy when I took it. I took it when I was a kid in California. The test is twice as long as New York is. I actually failed the written exam because multiple choice was not my favorite thing in school. It just annoys me. I just want to check shit and just get it out of front of my fucking face. The actual driving part, I passed with flying colors. No mail yet. Alright, I guess it's coming in later. You'll know because I'll make a video. Oh, the neighbor got a new car. Fancy. Dude's a fucking douchebag anyway. His car looks nice though. Is that it? Oh, let's go up a little bit. My drive was a heavy slope, so I have a block in the back of my wheel, just in case my emergency brake popped or something. I won't go anywhere, because if this truck goes somewhere, it's going to go all the way down the hill into the damn neighbor's house. And I'm not waking up to something like that. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. I'm home. Love you. Like, subscribe, all that good shit. Bye.